All right, welcome War Eagle fans out here to Alberta, Alabama for the first game down here at the Gulf Coast Classic. Yesterday's got rained out. I've got another special guest with me today who goes by Fred Sutton, a.k.a. the Pappy. He made the trip down here with me since my good buddy Tom couldn't. Say hey, Pap.
Hey, how's it going?
Here, I'll put that. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
All right. Looks like War Eagles won the coin toss and went with home. So we'll get off by, we're playing the Cocke County Fighting Cocks down here at Alberta. I'll give you their starting lineup. Leading off is number 2, Sway Holt. He'll be playing shortstop. Followed by number 10, Brady Cocke, be center field. 3 holes, 16, Brody Hudson at catcher. Their cleanup hitter will be number 25, Talon Lees, number 2. Or he'll be playing second. 5-hole, number 3, Talos Thomas. He'll be the DH. Batting 6th, number 5, Oakland Cameron. He'll be playing third. Batting 7th, number 6, Ethan Fine. He'll be in right field. Batting 8th, number 22, Trent Lees. He'll be at first. And batting number 9, 4, Devin Caldwell, left field. We'll give you now for the Heritage War Eagles lineup. Leading off, number 7, Cooper Mann. Of course, he'll be out in center. Batting number 2 be number 1, Joe Walker. He's at second. Batting third, number 20, Boston Graber, be in left field. Batting cleanup, number 27, Jojo Martinez. He'll take his position over there at first base as always. Batting fifth, number 23, be DH, Ronnie Marte Acosta. Batting sixth, number 6, Eastern Royal, old trusty at shortstop out there. Batting 7th, number 5, Jacob Ham. He'll be on the bump. Batting 8th, number 10, Wyatt Easley. He'll be at third. Batting 9th, number 2, Thatch Dover. He'll be catching. He'll be behind the dish. And then in right field will be number 9, Jacob Lees. Oh, looks like we're getting ready to get underway here. Just stay with us. We'll get a couple more cameras up and running.
Foul ball off to the right there.
Yeah.
Start the foul game.
Nice way to start off with a strike there. But yeah, Mr. Davenport's working on getting all our cameras up and running out here. It was last minute setup. It's the first time, they've had a rush. But Jacob Ham starts it off strong with first strike. Throws that second one in there for another strike. Pop up to Jojo Martinez there, right behind the first base bag in foul territory for the first out. So yesterday was a real rainy day. You wouldn't believe it by looking at these fields. They actually cleaned them up pretty well. Probably dropped about an inch or 2 of rain. War Eagles had to adjust and did some practice out in the parking lot at their hotel.
They played in the parking lot on the asphalt and in the wet grass. Muddy a little bit, but they got her in.
Foul ball right back over us, and we worry of the wind. For the first time, we're sitting outside. And it's blowing a little bit.
Another foul ball.
It's great. Jacob out here already filling up the zone. I brought my Ever Evident Strikes Are Cool shirt, see if we can fill up the zone today and throw a lot of strikes. Brady just barely gets that one in fair territory down the right field line. Jacob Lee's out there, gets it back in quickly, keeps it to a single.
Cotton County's come out swinging the bats early. I think they've swung at every pitch so far.
Now batting for them is number 16, Brody Hudson, the catcher. They're coming out aggressive. See if Jacob can get something down in the zone, get a ground ball for a double play to get out of the top of the first inning here. Looks like he spun tires out there at first a little bit. Getting back in there.
They watered it down pretty good with the rain yesterday. It still was dusty before that game started.
Jacob just misses outside on that one for ball one. 1-1 count, 1 out. Runner at first. Jacob comes set.
Another foul ball to the right side.
Yeah, everything it looks like right now, though, with Jacob pitching there, they're kind of behind everything.
Yeah.
They're pushing everything to the right side. They're not getting the barrels out front. So leaves that breaker up just a little bit. Got a 2-2 count. Again, foul ball off to the right side. Jacob Lee's hustling out there. Finch just kept going, though. Oh, that's a great pitch on the outside to get for strike three there. Strike three and froze Brody up. Got 2 down. Runner at first. Now stepping up is the cleanup hitter, number 25, Talon Lees. I think is how you say it. Again, just bear with us if you got a lot of wind coming in or everything's buffering. We're running off a Wi-Fi box and out here in the weather.
Oh, picked him off at first.
That was a great move.
Good move.
That was a great move by Jacob Ham to get out of it. Nothing like coming in, give it the single and still only face 3 hitters.
3-hitter. Get the offense going now and see what happens.
Yep, right after that. We'll be right back after this.
A little bit of wind.
Crafton, President and CEO of Crafton Toll. Our team is not just a collection of engineers, surveyors, and designers. We have a passion for Northwest Arkansas. Our team is helping to shape the future of this community. We're more than an engineering firm, we're your neighbors. Crafton Toll helps to ensure our roads, bridges, and public spaces keep pace with the growth of Northwest Arkansas. Together, we're driving progress that's rooted in Northwest Arkansas values.
Do you sure want to do this? Man, penguin. Hey, look, we got 45 minutes. Penguin.
Nobody likes to wait. Mercy is eliminating the wait for great health care.
You look terrible. I feel terrible.
Our online tools mean you can get the care you need now. Mercy Now. More of what you need now.
All right, and we're back. Again, just bear with us on the camera stuff. We got Taylor over here working the truck and trying to direct all cameras and get them zoomed in and properly. Yeah, we just need the Warriors to come out swinging, get a little aggressive there in the last home game that we got. Bats. The last 2 games, bats kind of died down. So be good to come out, start swinging. And leading off for the Warriors, number 7, Cooper Mann.
Number 3 on the mound.
Number 3 will be pitching for the Cocke County. I'll get you his name here in a second. Be Talos Thomas. I don't know who's DHing then. Unless he plans on switching DH if he doesn't go long in the game.
Could be. The first pitch up.
First 2 pitches up in the zone to Cooper. They can still stay disciplined, see a lot of pitches, rack up their pitcher, Thomas's pitch count early. That one misses high and out. You wouldn't looking at the weather today, you wouldn't know it rained so much yesterday. It's a beautiful day. It's about 76 degrees. Cooper man takes ball 4. He'll take his way down to first base, go see Coach Wynn down there, and I believe he's going to get him a nerd cluster or something. Yep.
Yeah, today's a totally different day. Yesterday was not only rainy, but it was storming, lightning, lots of thunder, wind, a little bit of hail around. So it was.
Now hitting is number 1, Joe Walker. Takes that one in for a strike. Nice little hit and run there. Took away the chance for a double play. Cooper moves on to second, and Joe go down as I guess a fielder's choice there.
First baseman made a good play on the throw.
Yeah, he almost dropped it. Now batting, number 20, Boston Graber, freshman who's been hitting really well. I believe his batting average is up there around the 400 mark. Takes that one for a strike. Boston fights that one off. Right outside the third base line. We send him back in with an 0-2 count, 1 out. Cooper man at second.
Boston be tough here. Put the ball in play somewhere.
And
there you go.
he's moving down the line. Beats it out. Get safe at first, and Boston with an infield single there. Be runners at first and second. Cooper at second. Boston at first. Stepping up, big number 27, JoJo Martinez. That last game at home, he drove one off the left center wall at our park. See if he can find something to the outfield here with Boston speed and Cooper speed. Something to the outfield is at least going to give us one. JoJo just out in front of that one.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch there by their pitcher.
Pick off attempt to second to get Cooper. He back in easily. Be nice to push something to the right side there. There's a big old hole between first and second.
Big hole.
Umpire called that one on the inside. Strike 2. Cooper, double steal there. Cooper gets safely into third. Boston moves over to second. JoJo takes that one outside outside and high for ball one. He'll be second back in with the 1-2 count. Now, anything to the right side will probably give us at least one run.
Right.
Even if it's on the ground in the infield. Cooper can read it really well, and he's got some speed. And see what he does here. Fouls that one straight back over the top of us. Staying alive.
Two-strike hitting's really important for us this year. We make sure we put the ball in play with 2 strikes, cut down on the strikeouts.
Way to fight. Just soft liner right to the shortstop. Then he just playing in the right spot. Now stepping up is number 23, Ronnie Acosta. With 2 outs, runners at second and third. Boston out there at second, and Cooper over here at third. We now see Ronnie drive one here. That's one of the deals, is just leaving people on base. Let's see if we can get it pushed across some runs and see what happens. Ronnie chases that one down. Thomas misses outside for ball one. Good 1-1 count. You know, Ronnie's came in and pitched hit for us a couple times, and he's come up with some really big hits. All right, and we're back. See Jacob Hand back out there on the bump for us. Stepping in for the visitors is number 25, Talon Lees. Is how I'm going to say it. He's the second baseman. See if Jacob can come back out here with a very dominant performance like he did the last inning. Saw the minimum of 3 batters. Even though Talon was up, he picked the guy off at first with a great move. You know, that's something to get in their heads early about, is that ground ball. The Easton with a great play.
Good play.
Over to JoJo for the first out. You know, but what I was saying is, you know, especially in the first inning, already getting in their heads that you're not afraid to pick them off at first, and actually getting us going to shorten their leads and it's going to help with on the base paths.
That's true.
You know, especially if they try to steal second, it's going to keep them closer, so a better chance for us. Now batting is number 5, the pitcher, number 3, Talos Thomas. You know, right now Jacob's efficient, 1 pitch, 1 out. Foul ball right back at us.
Jacob is filling up the zone today.
I said strikes are cool.
The strikes are cool.
He's doing a lot of strikes. He's being really cool right now. Another foul ball right back, right off from behind us.
That's a good pitch here.
Jacob ahead 0-2. Jacob comes set. That breaker just kind of slipped out of his hand there.
I didn't have a lot of break on that one, but Jacob has been a strike thrower this year. He's filled up the zone a lot.
You know, as a sophomore, he's been on really well.
Yeah. There's a good
there's a good curveball for strike 3 and first strikeout. Orioles will send it around the horn. All right, now up to bat is number 5, Oakland Cameron. Setting up 2 outs. Be great to get third out here without any damage.
Get back in the dugout and get the bats going.
Yep. Throws another breaking ball in there. Strike one, swings and a miss.
Jacob's got good command today.
That one just slipped out of his hand. Right behind Oakland, who sent back in with 1-1 count. Oh, there he goes. Gets another swing and a miss. Go up 1-2. And there we go. Way to come out. Ground ball to Easton. 2 strikeouts. Hustle back in. And we'll be going to the bottom of the second. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, War Eagle fans. Going to the bottom of the second, we're looking at due up is Easton Royal, Jacob Ham, and Wyatt Easley. You know, one thing with who's coming up, Easton's been doing it well. He's been hitting. He can lay down the bunt. Jacob, his bat's getting there. He came out firing. He's just little struggles. And then Easley, this is his 3rd game back, and I mean he's driving the ball. He's been DHing here a little bit, but with some other things going on, and Jacob on the bump for the War Eagles, he got the nod to go ahead and get the start at third base out there. I just wish somebody hit him the ball so we could see him.
I was talking to his dad before the game, and he does play third a lot in the summertime. So it's not like he's never been over there in the corner before.
Easton's up in count 1-0. That one missing high. Sends that one fouled on the first base line. Tailing with the set. Easton with the dribbler shortstop. Oh, that was a close play. Way to hustle. I mean, good hustle down the line by Easton. Just strong throw by the shortstop out there.
Close play there.
Talon. Now stepping up is number 5, Jacob Helm. I don't know why I keep saying Jack because I'm used to seeing that number for so many years on Helm. But I'm going to get it right up the rest of the day. Just a little high.
A little high.
Yep, threw some rocks back at us back here. From their little warning track behind home plate. First time I can say I've had that all year.
Yeah.
We're not to have that again.
Yeah, a lot of foul territory here, so that one was a little bit up.
Gets that one in there for a strike. He kind of looking at the field back here. I mean, it looks like they could have mowed it a little bit. It's a little tall, which means it's going to be a slower playing field. Umpire called that one inside for a strike. I don't know about that one because, I mean, the catcher was set up middle, reaches out with his glove hand. Yeah, that was close, but it's hard for me to see down here. Typically, when I'm up in the box, it's a little bit easier. Calling for it outside. Jacob evens the count 2-2.
High, full count.
Full count here. Let's see. I mean, with Taylor's command here lately, Talos' command here lately, I bet you he's going to come with a fastball. Or hoping that Jacob will chase something. Which he did. Just now stepping up for the Eagles, number 10, Wyatt Easley. Well, one thing I have noticed doing all these games and all that with the Warriors, I mean, if they don't come out just hammering the ball right off the get-go, it normally takes about a time through the lineup.
Yeah.
They'll start getting his time in and figuring out and really talking to each other about what all he's throwing and which counts. And typically that's when we start, finding the holes and getting base runners on. Wyatt just fouls that one off.
Keep putting the ball in play. Eventually it'll find the holes out there somewhere. Get some guys on, put a little pressure on the defense.
Wyatt swings and just misses that one. One thing I wish I hear at Alberta is they had the distances on the outfield fence, because it looks like a monster field. It looks like we're back at home at Yosemite or Brian Walker Field at Matt Murray Stadium. But I can't tell you the distances because they don't have them out there. Wyatt with a good hit to the shortstop, just right to him. So Warriors go down in order. No runs, no hits. And we'll be right back after this. All right, and we're back. Warrior fans in the top of the third. Do it for the Cocke County Fighting Cocks out here, which is actually their name. I keep having to check myself. But batting seventh is number 6, Ethan Fine, 22, Trent Lees, and 4, Devin Caldwell. That's who's due up. And I even checked with the coaches, make sure it's the right name. Jacob back out there on the mound, very efficient last inning. Had a ground out and 2 strikeouts. See if we can get the same deal here. And this is low for ball 1. Just misses high from ball 2. Ethan with a foul ball. He'll step back in the box with the 2-1 count. All right, Ethan got around on that one, sends it to left fielder Boston Graber on the ground. Quickly gets it back in to keep him at first base. Yeah. That's the first one that's actually gotten around on one.
Yeah.
Um,
Had a good swing on that pitch. Down.
But now, I bet you if we watch, he's going to keep a shorter lead at first.
Yeah.
Because of that pickoff back in the first inning. Now stepping up is number 22, Jacob Lees, who's the first baseman for him. Yeah, he's not getting a real big lead out there at first. Tries to put it down and couldn't get the bat back for on that bunt attempt for strike one.
That's a hard pitch to bunt. One up about your head.
Yeah, the only thing you can do with that is pop it up. Jacob just missing up high for ball one. Jacob just misses inside. Got a 2-1 count. Ethan Fine over at first base. I said he ain't getting a real big lead anymore. And he kind of shuffles back. Jacob gets that one in there for strike two. Evens the count back out. 2-2 count. Gets him on that one for strike three.
Yeah, he painted the corner with that one.
Yeah, he definitely thought, he thought it was ball four, but we were still at a 2-2 count.
Yeah. I'm not sure what he was.
He was a little confused on his count. But now stepping in is number 4, Devin Caldwell. But regardless, if he was confused on what ball it was strike three, and he
Headed back to the dugout.
always take it to the deal. And I talked about Thomas as 4. When you start already seeing hitters square up, early in the game is kind of, as coaching it for a long time, that's telling you that they don't think they can hit your pitcher.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to get many runs.
Once it right back to Jacob Ham, who pounces off the mound. Underhand toss to JoJo there at first for the second out. What they don't understand is the guy on the mound right now is normally our starting third baseman. He can field the ball.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be hard to get it past him.
that was a little hard bunt if you're just trying to bunt for a base hit. Now we're back to the top of the order with Sway Holt back up. Looks like we're going to have a runner for the right fielder. And I'll tell you who it is. Be number 12, who is not on their lineup. So I don't know who it is.
We'll just call him number 12.
Yeah. So I don't know.
His mom and dad will know who he is.
Yeah. No clue who that one is. He's on lineup that they gave me before the game. So, but Sway Holt's stepping up with 2 outs. Runner at second. Number 12 out there. Jacob misses down for that one. That's one thing I understand because, Coach Walker's not doing anything about it, but he's not on the lineup. I don't know who it is. So who knows who that kid could be? Because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have every player out there. But I trust what he does, and he's got confidence it ain't going to matter. Jacob misses up for ball 2. This is down for ball 3. Sway Holt is ahead in the count 3-0. With that, I'll go out there and try to talk down Jacob. And, hey, man, just put it back in the zone. It's been doing great. Your defense is helping you. Let's just work.
Yep. Start filling it back up with strikes. Work our way back against this batter and get him out.
Just force contact here, and Jacob just misses it down and in for ball 4, so he'll take his way down first. Now coming up is Brady Calfee, their center fielder. Brady calls time. There's a Brady and a Brody right next to each other, so. Just over second baseman Joe Walker's head. That one, score 1 from the other team is what I'm just going to call them. Little flare right over second baseman's head. Puts them up 1-0. Like I said before, it's going to take more than one run to beat us. Because we do have a very explosive offense that can come in here. Well, we got 2 outs, runners at first and second. Now Brody Hudson, number 16, is stepping up to the plate. He's their 3-hole hitter. Jacob gets a swing and a miss. Jacob just misses down and out. Oh, good play by good stop by JoJo.
Saved a run on that pitch.
He did. So now stepping up will be Talon Leeds with the bases loaded. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for their catcher. It looks like it's going to be number 23. See if he's on their lineup.
Yeah.
Connor Burchett will be the courtesy runner for Brody. A little bit easier force anywhere. Jacob gets that one in there for strike 1.
Just need to buckle down here and get it out. Get out of this with just the 1 run. Like I said, I don't think 1 run will beat us today, but we just shut them down right here.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. You know, everybody talks about coming in with bases loaded. There's got to be some pressure on Talon here because he's got to find something out of the outfield. So he's got to try to elevate, which is going to force his swing a little bit more. Because anything on the ground is going to be an out. In charging is Cooper Mann. Easton catches it for out number 3.
It's a heck of a play right there.
That was a dang good play.
Saved 2 runs.
So we'll be going to the bottom of the 3rd. War Eagles down 1-0, and we'll be right back after this. And we're back going into the bottom of the third. Due up for the War Eagles is Thatch Dover, Cooper Mann, and Joe Walker. Let's see if we can get something rolling now.
Respond for their one. See if we can get something here.
That swings for strike one. That's one thing is, I mean, this pitcher's throwing everything like way down.
Yeah.
I mean, that was almost hitting off the. If we can just lay off and look for something up in the zone. I think we've just been chasing something down. That's just kind of hurting us a little bit. That sets back in with an 0-1 count. That one was a no pitch because the umpire wasn't ready.
Up in the zone there.
Taylor misses up. That gets the count back even, 1-1. That swinging and misses. Get behind the count, 1-2.
We need to see that pitch up. Way off of that one. That one's going to be in the dirt every time.
You know, watching Taylor in the pitcher's motion, it's like he's pushing the ball home instead of throwing it. This is weird motion.
Yeah, it's a little deceiving. He's got a little hitch in the get up there when he
Thatch goes down swinging.
gets ready to release.
Thatch goes down swinging. Strike three. Now stepping up is Cooper Mann. He led off with a walk last time. See if he can stay disciplined and, you know, finding something that he can hit. Cooper looks at strike one. Umpire says he swung. Yeah. Cooper we said making with 0-2 count. Catches that way up outside. Cooper just barely gets a piece of that one, fouls it off.
Catcher's way out there again.
Misses up high for ball one. You know, it'd be nice to see him drive something. It looks like the outfielder's playing actually kind of shallow.
Yeah, they're playing shallow. They don't think Cooper's going to be able to get around on this guy. The left fielder's playing in
Left center.
The center fielder's way on the right side of the bag.
Misses out for ball two.
And the right fielder's not very deep at all.
Oh, that's a good stop by the third baseman there on a hard hit ground ball by Cooper. One hopped it into the first baseman. Joe Walker will be stepping up with 2 outs. And some of these guys we're putting the bat on the ball just right at them.
Right at people today so far.
You know, part of it's like I was talking to some of the parents is, you know, this is our 3rd year coming down here. Joe takes that one ball one outside. It seems like some of the velocities and pitchability is just, you know, not saying it's bad. It's just from what we're used to. So it's getting in that time frame.
Yeah.
Joe watches that one way outside for ball 2.
We've put the ball in play hard right at people so far.
You know, it's learning to sit back
Yeah.
on, you know, something that's coming in, you know, from what we're used to seeing. Misses up for ball 3 on that one. Joe's way ahead in the count, 3-0.
So Joe walk here and see what we can do with 2 out.
Yeah, I bet you this one's going to be a take the whole way. Unless it's a money pitch.
That's up.
Well, Joe takes ball 4, takes his way down to first base, and stepping up is number 20, Boston Graber. Looks like we're going to have a mound visit here. Don't know what, you know, what all he's going out there is only the second walk he's giving up, and looks like he's talking about release point out there.
Yeah, he was a little not close on those last 4.
So that was a quick visit, and we're about to get back after it.
See what Boston can do here. Put the ball in play. Drive one somewhere.
He definitely has the ability to do it.
He reached the first time on that ground ball to the shortstop and beat the throw. So
It's also seeing if Coach Walker's going to challenge the catcher back here. We really haven't seen him throw, and I've been missing his throwdowns and during the warm up. So Joe Walker still second base pretty easily. You know, left that one high. So good to see. You take away that force out. Boston steps back in, 1-0 count, 2 outs. Runner at second.
ball in the dirt.
Ball misses down. Boston ahead 2-0.
Joe moves up a base.
Base hit right here will score a run, even this thing out.
He's missed with the last 6.
And we just got to stay
Missed
disciplined.
badly with the last 6.
We just got to stay disciplined.
That's
Misses
7.
up. Boston way ahead with 3-0 count. You know, also anything with as big as his backstop area is, anything past the catcher is something that Joe's going to score easily.
Yeah. There's a lot of room in foul ground out here, a lot of room in the outfield.
Boston taking the whole way on that one. I mean, 7 straight balls, and why not?
Yeah,
You know,
make him put one in there.
it's like we've talked about before, take until you get a strike. So now I expect to see Boston ready to hit. And he'll take ball 4. He'll work his way down to first base. And stepping up is number 27, JoJo Martinez. Love to see JoJo get a hold of one right here. Or just something hard. Get it out of the infield.
Put something in the outfield. Find part of that grass in the outfield. Like you said earlier, this field looks big. A couple guys talking before the game. They talking about it was 405 to center. It looks every bit of that. JoJo.
Oh, Joe back in safe. You know, but Boston moves up to second base on that one. Again, taking away the force out.
Yeah.
And as always, whenever there's something like that, I never remember stay with the umpire to see what the call was, but I think it was a ball.
I think it was a ball.
I'm horrible about that. I want to watch the action. Misses up for ball 2. So now definitely something to the outfield might get us 2. JoJo held up on that one down. Be way ahead 3-0. Takes that one for strike one. Again, I think that was a take the whole way.
Yeah. 3-1. He needs to look for something to drive here.
You know, with Boston 3-1, he threw it up high and ball 4.
Yeah.
So see if he gets something down the zone or what's going on. Misses out. JoJo will take ball 4 and go down. You know, as a hitter, whenever pitchers are their command's way off and it's all over the place, I mean, it kind of makes it actually harder to hit because, I mean, your eyes are everywhere. You're not looking for one specific spot.
Yeah. Ronnie needs to be disciplined here and make him throw some strikes.
Now stepping up is number 23, Ronnie Marte Acosta. Or Acosta Marte. I don't know which order it goes in. I can't remember.
We just call him Ronnie.
Yeah, we just call him Ronnie. Ronnie takes inside for ball 1.
Now the pitcher's lost control.
Oh, here comes the coach again. Should be a pitching change going on here. This is the second visit in the same inning. We'll stand by and make sure that's the case. And if it is, while they switch pitchers, then we'll go to break. If not, we'll get right back to action. Yep, looks like we're going to be at a pitching change here, and we'll be back right after this. All right, and we're back. Now pitching for the other team, is what I'll call him, is number 15, Tyson Webb. He comes in with the bases loaded. You got JoJo at first, Boston at second, Joe Walker at third, Ronnie at the plate and behind already with a 1-0 count. So big spot for him to come in. Again, Ronnie's just got to stay disciplined.
Discipline, make him throw some strikes and look for something he can drive. Look for your pitch right now. There you go.
There's a hard hit ball right off the ball center around third. He'll be in the score. Ronnie comes out with the pitch and change. First pitch swinging. Bounces right off the shortstop's gloves. Two RBIs there. Puts the Heritage War Eagles up 2-1. Now stepping in is going to be number 6, Easton Royal.
Ronnie stayed back on that pitch and drove it hard past the third or shortstop. Bounced off his glove. I don't think if he'd have caught it, I don't think they would have had a play anywhere.
See if Easton can continue it. Get a little 2-out rally going here. Get us some more runs. Easton squares the bunt, gets it back. Pitch misses inside for ball one. You know, one thing is we've squared the bunt a couple of times. I haven't seen anybody move
No.
for the defense.
The first baseman has creeped in a little bit now, but he did not move when we squared.
Third baseman's kind of moving. Easton swing and misses on a ball down. We evens the count 1-1. You know, it's different sitting down here. I can hear all the parents behind me and giving good advice.
We're just going to have to stay back and drive the ball here on this guy. He's not going to blow us away.
Easton with a fly ball. Looks like center fielder. Oh. He missed it. Misplayed it. Ronnie will be stopping at third. You know, Easton with a good job there. Drove one. Center fielder. I mean, again, he was playing up. He had to go back, and he lost it.
And he couldn't make the play.
They couldn't make the play. And there's an RBI for Easton. Warriors up 3-1. Now stepping in is number 5, Jacob Ham.
Jacob could help himself here a lot by driving one to the outfield and scoring a couple of runs.
Jacob just misses that one. So runners at second and third, 2 outs. Jacob Ham up to hit. You know, just be good to see him sit back and drive one. Gets that one right. You know, Webb gets that one right on the outside corner. 0-2 count.
The very outside corner. Now I just got to protect the plate and drive one somewhere.
Yep.
Put it in play. Make a play.
Misses outside for ball one. Well, that one misses. The umpire says it was out. Evens the count 2-2.
Very similar to the pitch a couple before that. But we'll take it 2-2.
But I think the catcher did reach a little bit more.
He
than
did, and he was set up. He was set up way out there too. It hit the glove. It looked good, but
Jacob drives that one center. Center fielder's coming in. Was able to play that one for third out. So going into at the bottom of the third, Heritage up 3-1, and we'll be back right after this. And we're back going on top of the fourth with the War Eagles up 3-1. Due up for the other team is Talos Thomas, Oakland Cameron, and Ethan Fine. Jacob Ham still out there on the bump for the War Eagles. Just misses outside for ball one. You come out here, have a big defensive inning, shut them down, and come back out and get the bats going again. Throws that when Taylor just fouls it off. Evens count at 1-1.
Nice breaking pitch there.
Oh, he dropped that one right in there. Taylor was froze. Jacob ahead and count 1-2. Come set.
Yeah.
Oh, drops that one in on right on the inside corner for strike 3. Froze him.
It's a nice pitch. We'll get out of this pretty quick and get back in the bat.
You know, what looks pretty good is the fact that, you know, whenever Thatch back there, he knows it, and he's already coming up ready to throw it down to wide over there at third to start throwing it around. Now Cameron steps in. Gets a swing and a miss. That's a nice curveball for a foul tip. Jacob way ahead in the count 0-2. Just misses down with that one. That was a good miss, though. See if we can get him to chase it.
That one might have fooled a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's saying it's just a little high. I'm not too sure. Heavy dose of breaking balls. Oakland just able to foul that one off.
There he goes. Fastball right by him on that pitch.
Now steps up Ethan Fine. He singled the left field last time up, but steps in with 2 outs. Jacob drops that breaking ball in for strike 1. He just fouled. That offensive swing from that one.
Yeah, it was a. I'm not sure how he hit that, but right off the fist.
But he pulls it foul. Jacob way ahead 0-2. Yeah, I mean there's been a heavy dose of breaking balls coming in here. Let's see if there's another fastball, another breaking.
Fastball. Right by him.
Froze him. So, going to the bottom of the 4th, War Eagles up 3-1. We'll be back after this.
I
All right, and we're back. Going in the bottom of the fourth over here. Heritage up 3-1. Due up for the War Eagles is Wyatt Easley, Thatch Dover, and Cooper Mann. No, we came back from that break just a little early, but our cohort sitting next to us, Carson Coleman, she's trying to run the production truck, keep all the cameras going, trying to post to the social media pages, taking pictures. She's doing everything over here.
And we had to scoot the bench up so she could get to the computers. But she's doing well.
You know, as always, I like to give a shout-out to Mr. Jerry Davenport and all his gang for doing a phenomenal job and bringing this to everybody from down here in Alberta, Alabama, back to War Eagle Nation up there. So we'll get back in it. Wyatt takes that one on the inside for strike one.
We just need to be patient now, see the ball, and drive it somewhere. There we go.
Squeaks that one through the 5-6 hole for base hit. So it's now stepping into Thatch Dover. I just talked to one of the Alberta coaches here just so everybody kind of understands it. It's about 345 down the left and right field line. It's 425 to dead center.
And about 485 to the alleys.
So big ball field.
A big ballpark.
Try to pick Wyatt off there at first base. He gets back easily. Thatch laying down a bunt.
Nice
He's hustling down the line. No play. That was a beautiful bunt.
Beautiful bunt right there. The guys had no play whatsoever anywhere on that bunt.
You know, we were just talking about they're not breaking on bunts real fast.
No.
I mean, when you're
that bunt was going to be hard. They were going to have a hard time getting him anywhere because it was just
late everything. So now steps Cooper Mann, runners at first and second. A lot of some good speed on the bases right now too.
So we put one in the gap somewhere. We just need to make sure this guy's not going to throw hard enough to throw it by us. We just need to make sure we're on time and drive it somewhere. Keep hitting it hard.
Cooper just missed that one.
Cooper took a big hack at that one. He was looking for the 425 to dead center on that one.
Yeah, he was.
He's hit the ball a long ways a couple of times this year, so he's got some power and some pop there at the top of the order.
Yeah, that's the one thing with the War Eagles lineup that I've seen this year. Oh, try to pick off the second.
Threw it into center field.
Problems getting the ball in. So now Wyatt moved over to third. Thatch stayed at first. So now we got runners at first and third. Cooper Mann in the box, one strike, no outs.
It was kind of a interesting move because he moved towards first and then threw it to second.
Yeah, I don't know how that works in the rule book.
I don't know how that one works in the rule book, but I didn't think he could bypass first base if it was occupied. But I could be wrong on that one. We'll ask some of the experts after a while. Yeah.
Webb just called for a balk by the field umpire. That'll score Wyatt from third and move Thatch over to second. I guess he's talking about he never really comes set. He just keeps moving.
Yeah, he and then when he does come set, then he starts back again. And a good piece of umpiring there. He did go tell him what he did. You know, I hate when the umpire won't talk to him and tell him what they did wrong, especially at this age.
Yeah, it looked like the coach for the other team, as we keep calling him. Yeah. He was coming out to figure it out, but the umpire explained it well enough. He went back in his dugout, and we're back to playing ball.
Yeah.
Cooper takes strike two.
If you've been a War Eagle fan long enough, you probably you know what I'm referencing there a couple of years ago in the state playoff game.
Oh, yeah. I think everybody knows that they've been around for a little while.
Cooper needs to just stay relaxed.
That one misses outside. 1-2 count.
That pitch is real deceiving to the people in the bleachers because that catcher's setting up a foot outside, and that catcher, he's hitting a target, but it's a foot outside.
Thatch dancing around at second base. Cooper fouls that one off.
It's got a big looping curveball, look like.
Cooper just missed that one. That was a big looper that stayed in the top of the zone.
Outfield is playing an interesting. Right fielders towards the line, center fielders in dead center field, and the left fielders towards the line. So there's major gaps in the outfield.
That one misses up. Evens the count 2-2. Yeah, and the other team's fans not real happy, but again, the catcher set up high. I mean, he's set up at the top of the strike zone. And he's moving his glove up, so you're never going to get that call.
Especially when you stand up to catch it.
Cooper just misses that one. It chases that one up. He goes down swinging. Be for out number 1. Now stepping up is Joe Walker. Cooper didn't look real happy that he ended up swinging at that one, but
yeah, he missed a couple right there that he was right on. That just missed.
These kids just kind of don't be so hard on themselves. It's a game. Joe fouls that one off. Strike 1. It's like all the years of me coaching. I always told my hitters and all that. 3 out of 10 times, and you're considered an elite hitter.
That's right. Throughout, you get 3 hits. In today's world, you get one 2 times, 2 out of 10. You're still.
Webb misses up and out for that one. On that one, evens the count at 1-1.
There's players in the major league making millions of dollars at hit 225.
Exactly. So one time ain't a big deal.
We just need to drive in for a couple more here.
Good play. Good pick by the first baseman over there. Getting out number 2.
Their first baseman has saved them
A
4 or 5 times today. That's about the 4th pick he's made on a ball in the dirt like that.
And now stepping up is number 20, Boston Graber. He got Thatched over still to second base. Got 2 outs.
Just a little bit outside on that one.
Looks at ball 1. That one misses out for ball 2.
Boston's been on base, I think, every time today. Base hit, base on balls.
Boston looks at strike 1. That's fine. 2-1 count. That one misses out. Boston way ahead with 3-1 count. Now, this is one of those situations you're looking for that good meatball pitch that you can drive. If it ain't there, you got 1 strike to give, or it's going to be a ball.
Yeah.
Don't give them a strike. Make them earn it.
Look for what you want. If it's not there, you've got another pitch.
Boston thought that one was ball 4, but that's okay. That's exactly the pitch we're talking about. Don't chance it.
That was a pitch you're going to have to drive to right fielder from
But
upper part of the plate on the outside corner.
Yeah, but if you're looking for something middle in.
There, that one's up and in, takes his base.
Now coming up is JoJo Martinez after Boston Graber draws the walk. He'll head down to first base. Got Boston at first, Thatch at second, JoJo Martinez. Big first baseman stepping up with 2 outs.
Maybe they'll throw him a fastball and he'll drive one. His mom will be happy. That's a joke from last night.
Jumps that breaking ball down in there for strike 1. Just missed that one. Went right off the end of the bat.
Yeah. A little out in front of it, fouled off. Here's a guard that played here. Get something. If the pattern holds, this guy's going to throw something way outside.
Yep, just be disciplined.
Yeah, catcher's moving out there where they've been throwing it way out. And he came in.
JoJo ground ball to third baseman over to the first baseman for the third out. So after 4, we are War Eagles 4, the other team 1, and we'll be back after this. All right, and we're back going to the top of the 5th. War Eagles up 4-1. Due up for the other team is Trent Lees, Devin Caldwell, and Sway Holt.
Excuse me.
Jacob Ham goes back out there for another inning of work. Misses up for ball 1. You know, since that one inning where we gave up the 1 run, I mean, Jacob's really dialed it in.
He has. He's settled down.
That last inning, 3 up, 3 strikeouts. Jacob comes set. Gets that one on the inside for strike 1.
He keeps it right there. This kid's going to have to be really quick to hit that pitch.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to have to be really quick.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Jacobs tied him up for in those last 2 pitches. He comes in there again.
I would bet you're going to see a breaking ball.
Yeah. Slider down around his foot. He'd swing right over the top of it.
Oh, just missed. That's a good miss.
Yeah. Well, it's close enough.
That could have been one of them borderline pitches. Again, it's real hard for us to see where we're sitting at, but
there it is.
Drills it on the inside corner. That's 4 up, 4 strikeouts for Jacob right there. Like I said, since the top of the 3rd, he's kind of dialed it in. Get out of it, and he dialed it in there at the bottom, the last couple outs of the 3rd, and just kept on trucking. Now batting is Devin Caldwell. Gets that one off the fist. Dribbles it foul.
Yeah, that's one of those new bats. That's down off of that part that's really not part of the hitting service.
Yeah. Your hands are vibrating.
Yeah. That's down off of that handle part.
Swing and miss with a heck of a breaking ball.
Big breaking ball.
Huge.
Big breaking ball on out.
And that's when you look at your coach and says, well, I don't know what to do with that one.
Yeah.
I tried.
There we
Got
go.
him again.
Got him with the same pitch. A little
There's another
lower.
strikeout. You know, it's coming. I mean, sitting here, we're almost right behind home plate. That sucker's coming straight, and then it's like it's bending around the bat.
Yeah, that's several.
Nothing you can do about that. Now Sway Holt steps up with 2 outs. Little flare to right field. Just missed. A heck of an effort by Jacob Lees.
Just out of
Out
his
there.
reach.
You know, I mean, that heck of a play, laying it flat out like Superman, and just missed it. He seemed a little irritated with himself, you know, that he didn't catch it, but great effort by that young man. If it was me or you, we'd have Coach have to come out there and get us off the ground.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I would have never got close enough to die for it.
Now stepping up is Brady Calfee. Oh, something happened. Coach Walker goes out to see the right fielder. And with that, we'll be back. All right, and we're back. Don't know exactly what's going on with Jacob Lees, but he's being helped off the field after that heck of an effort on the that little flare to right field there. Hope the young man's okay. We'll figure it out. And
Yeah, he popped right up after he made the diving attempt, and then
I almost wonder if he wish we go back and watch it, but we can't. It's okay. You can play it back on the the stream after we're done. See if we can figure it out, and I'll talk to some of the coaches, see if we can figure out what's going on, and get an update on him whenever we can. Looks like coming in to play right field now is going to be number 14, Braxton Graber. Braxton Graber going to right field. Oh, correction. We'll recheck at this.
it looks like. Not sure who's going out there
Yep.
yet.
We'll let you know as soon as we know.
I think it may be Braxton, and I think Braxton is looking for a different glove.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and go to commercial, and we'll come back once we get all this figured out.
I look round
All right, and we're back. Yes, it is number 14, Braxton Graber, going to right field to replace Jacob Lees. Like I said, once we can get an update, we'll let everybody know. But fly ball by Brady Calfee to center fielder Cooper Mann. And going into the bottom of the fifth, War Eagles are up 4-1. We'll be back. All right, and we're back. We had a pitch and change for the other team. End of now pitch is number 24, Jackson Watts, a lefty. And due up for the War Eagles is number 23, Ronnie, number 6, Easton Royal, and number 5, Jacob Ham. Again, we're still waiting to see if we can get an update on Jacob Lees out there. We'll get that figured out.
Ronnie's 1 for 2 today with 2 big RBIs in that inning when we took the lead.
Yeah, Sam Deal's going to be sitting back and letting the ball get to him. And Ronnie takes strike one. Looks kind of on the outside. Lefty's going to have a little bit different movement, so it might take them just a second to get their eyes, looking that way. Ronnie with a hard fly, little single flare to center field there. That's a good job for him.
Stayed back and drove it right back up the middle.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. That's all it takes. You ain't got to go for the big swing. You just got to get the one.
As big as this ballpark is, it's going to take a monster to get it out of here. So you might as well just.
Now up is number 6, Eastern Royal.
As your other buddy would say, let's just find a little bit of Yosemite out there and put the ball in it.
Yeah, this makes the Yosemite look small.
Yeah.
Now that they told me the distances.
Yeah. This may be
Yosemite XL.
Yeah.
Easton squares the bunt, sees that one up, and is able to pull back. Easton ahead 1-0 in the count. Easton squares the bunt and just pushes that one foul. That would have been another excellent bunt.
Yeah. They would have had a hard time getting anybody on that one, too. Ronnie's coming back to first.
So Easton's going to set back in for a 1-1 count. Oh, now he goes down to first base.
They're not going to get him and throw it away at first.
Yeah. Been trying to go down the first, we bunted down the third base line, and then we push it down the first base line and get a ball thrown away. So on that, good heads-up base running by Easton and Ronnie. Now they're runners at second and third. No outs, and Jacob Ham steps into the box.
I don't believe they were going to get Easton at first. Even with the good throw, they weren't going to get him at first.
He was moving down the line.
Yeah, they gave Easton a single and then an error to advance him on the pitcher for throwing it over. It was kind of a cluster there at first. It was the first baseman, the pitcher, and there was a whole bunch of people. Here comes.
Oh, that was close.
Tried to squeeze one in there, and the ball was just foul. It was a nice bump.
That's one of those, Tom, I've talked about it before. That's one of those that you either look really good letting it go foul, or you're like, sorry.
Sorry, yeah, that ball was inches foul. You couldn't really see it from here real well, but it had to be right on the line. Those are 2 big runs we got sitting out there. We need to get these guys in somehow.
Yeah.
They're drawn in, so anything hit hard is going to get through probably.
Jacob looks at that one up. Even count 1-1. Watts with the set. Pushes that one fouled right down the first base line.
Way out in front of it. Hit it off the end of the bat. Important just to put it in play. Make them make a play now.
Yeah. I mean,
he drives one.
Jacob with a long fly ball to the left field. Ronnie's tagging. Hey, that's still a positive at-bat for Jacob over there.
That's right.
RBI.
Sacrifice fly, RBI, throw the ball to deep left center. Add a run. Add a run to the total.
Yep. Easton stays at second. Now stepping up is Wyatt Easley with 1 out, runner at second.
Nice to see Easley drive one here somewhere. Drive in a run.
I mean, center field is now playing straight up. There's a big gap between both of them.
Yeah, there's.
But then again, Coach Walker could call for another bunt down the third baseline.
Oh yeah,
Easley's got some good speed. I mean, we've seen small ball. We've seen a little bit of everything out of the War Eagles today, which is good to see.
Yeah.
Easley pops that one up, and luckily the catcher lost it. If you can bunt, you can steal, you can hit. Multi-dimensional offensive team, it makes it real hard to defend because, you don't know which one is coming, and you got to play all the aspects.
Yeah, and Easton was almost to third by the time the pitcher delivered the ball. So that could have been
bunt and run.
Bunt and run. It could have been disastrous if the catcher would have seen the ball because it was right at his head. We'll see what we do here.
Wyatt with the heart. All right. That's nice hard hit to the shortstop there by Wyatt.
And Easton never stopped running and scored from second on a ground out to the shortstop.
Yeah, he just kept on going, and that's an RBI for Wyatt.
An RBI ground out to the shortstop with starting from second base. That's pretty good.
The War Eagles up 7-1. That's an actual unconventional RBI.
That is. You don't see that every
ground
day.
Ground ball out. get your RBI with a runner at second without any errors.
Yeah, and I've seen it a few times on when they're trying to turn a double play and they don't get the out at first. But it's been a while since I've actually just seen a ground ball score a guy from second.
And now
without
steps
an
up,
error. Without an error.
Without
or
an
a bad
error.
throw or
And now steps up Thatch Dover, number 2. See if we can get some more runners on. He's got 2 outs, and he's looking at ball 1 right now.
But that's you get your first 2 guys on, nobody out, and then we've moved them and scored them both. So that's a successful inning right there, whether you get any more or not.
Thatch looks at ball 2. That's what some people refer to as productive outs.
Yeah, those are both productive outs: the fly ball, the ground ball, the shortstop. Not your most conventional ones, but it works. It still put two runs on the board.
Thatch fouls that one off. He's ahead 2-1. Oh, umpire called that one a strike, but I think that was up, and then the big movement. I don't know, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
So Thatch is looking for something he can drive here.
Just turn the lights on in the middle of the inning.
Yeah, sun's starting to set.
Going to cool off a little. It's a beautiful day.
Misses down and in for ball 3. Thatch looking at a full count here. Again, don't worry about the stuff popping up on the screen. Our production truck lady is doing a lot of different things. She kind of lost track of the count, but it's okay. We're going to forgive her.
Thatch hits one to the shortstop.
And bobbles. Close play there at first. All right, so going after the bottom of 5, the War Eagles are up 7-1, and we'll be right back after this. All right, War Eagle fans, we're back going in the top of the 6th. War Eagles up 7-1. Hey, just a little bit of an update on our starting right fielder, number 9, Jacob Lees. Just got word that, when he made that diving play, he knocked the breath out of him. When he stood up, he just kind of got lightheaded. Passed concussion protocol, passed everything, and he looks like he's good. He's out there actually throwing and warming up Braxton Graber, who came in to replace him, which is good to see. And I know the boys love to see it, and all his fans do too. But there's your update on him.
I just talked to his mom and his grandpa, who I actually work with, and they said he was fine. So he's
now stepping in for the other team is number 16, Brody Hudson. Then Talon Lees and Talos Thomas is who's due up in this inning. Jacob Ham goes back out there again. I mean, he's been dialed in. Let's see if he can keep it going. It's high fastball for a swing and a miss.
He's thrown 64 pitches so far through the game, so he's been real efficient.
Just misses down for ball 1.
About 13 pitches an inning. That one inning, he probably threw close to 20. So there's been innings we got, 4 or 5 pitches, and he got out of that.
Just yanked that one out.
As our old buddy would have said.
Just a
little
bit
bit
outside. But, sorry, got to keep them guessing.
He yanked that one a little back. You know, getting too much of a groove, you got to keep the batters alive every now and then.
Yep.
Mix something in there.
Ground ball to second baseman Joe Walker. Easily over to first baseman JoJo Martinez for out number 1. Now up for the other team is number 25, Talon Lees. What's his production been today?
Mr. Lee, well, you know, I'm trying to follow this, and somebody might have forgot their glasses, so.
0-2.
A little harder to read some of that stuff.
Jacob just misses up for ball 1.
He's over 2 with 2 strikeouts today so far. There's the big breaking pitch.
Drops that one in there for strike 1. Jacob evens the count out at 1-1. You know, the other team, as we're calling them, they haven't been as aggressive as what they started out.
No, they were real aggressive to start with. I mean, they were swinging at every pitch the first inning or two, and now they have really cut back on that. And it's not that Jacob's still throwing as many strikes as he was in the first part of the ball game. So
I don't know what changed, but counts 2 balls, 1 strike.
well, he's only
Ground ball right back up the middle, off of Jacob's glove, knocked it out, knocked it loose. Easton tried. Heck of a play by the defense. Now steps up is Talos Thomas.
Thomas is 0 for 2 today too, also with 2 strikeouts. So
See if we can get another ground ball here.
we get a ground ball. Be nice to see a double play today. Got first. He's got a decent lead over there at first. I don't know if they're going to try to run or not, but
Jacob just misses for ball 1. Misses inside for ball 2. And my correction on the score, it's 6-1. I think scoreboard just got off by 1, according to the game changer over here. Jacob gets that one in there for strike 1.
yeah, it's
Got a 2-1 count.
6-1. We only scored 2 runs that last inning, not 3. But
Yeah, it was Ronnie and Easton.
Ronnie and Easton both scored. They both
Okay.
got on to start with, and then we drove them in with a fly
Correct.
ball and a ground out to the shortstop.
Jacob with a nice breaking ball end for strike 2. Evens the count back out at 2-2. You know, they're still staying close over at first, so we haven't had another pickoff attempt over at first base. And swing and a miss for strike 3. It'll be second out. And now due up is Oakland Cameron. You know, Thatch tried to back pick up, run, talent over there at first base. So it was just a lot. Hey, keeps them close. Make sure they understand the catcher hasn't forgot about them yet.
Oakland is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts as well today. This is the part of the order that Ham has done well against, throwing lots of strikes, getting lots of strikeouts.
Just misses inside for ball 1. Oakland fouls that one back over to the first base dugout for strike 1. Evens the count out at 1-1. Umpire said that one messed up. 2-1 count.
Close
Yeah.
pitch. I mean, we've been getting now and
That
then.
upper strike has been hit or miss.
Yeah.
Ground ball right back up the middle. Cooper.
Gets it back in. We're okay. Got 2 outs.
Now stepping up is number 6, Ethan Fine. I believe his only production was the fly ball to left field over there.
He's 1 for 2.
So
he was one of the guys that was able to pull the ball.
So Ethan Fine steps in with runners at first and second. Jacob with the set.
Ooh, and he hits him.
Hit. Ethan seems like he felt that one a little bit. But he takes his way down to first base. Now up is number 22, Trent Lees. Got 2 down, bases loaded.
Trent's 0 for 2 today as well.
You know, but we've seen this numerous times with Jacob that he gets in these jams sometimes, but he gets out of them.
He's been able to work his way out of them.
So let's see if he can continue that tradition there.
Yeah. You know, we're okay.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Comes right at him right there with a high fastball.
He hits that one on the inside corner for strike 2.
Those have been 2 quality pitches right there for 2 out. With the bases loaded.
Yeah, their War Eagles dugout cheering on their pitcher, Jacob Ham, out there telling him, come on, let's get it. Ground ball to JoJo Martinez. Flips it to Jacob Ham for out number 3. Jacob got out of that nice and easy. And going into the bottom of the 6th, Heritage is up 6-1, and we'll be back. And we're back, War Eagle fans, going into the bottom of the 6th. Due up for the War Eagles is number 7, Cooper Mann, number 1, Joe Walker, and number 20, Boston Graber. Watt's still on the mound for the other team. Be nice to get a couple more runs here and continue on with the offensive deal that's picked up since the bottom of the 3rd. Cooper looks at that one for strike 1. Watts misses outside for ball 1, evens the count back up 1-1. This is down for ball 2. Cooper ahead in the count 2-1. Leaves that one up. Cooper drives that one to right center field. It gets back to the fence. Cooper around second on his way into third. Here comes the throw. Cooper's upstanding into third base for a leadoff triple. Looked like that was a breaking ball that was just hung up there, and Cooper hammered that to the right center gap. Gets his 3 little nerd clusters from Coach Wynn for that one. That was a heck of a hit. We needed that. Looks like we're going to have a mound visit here. And we're going to have a pitch and change. Looks like coming in now is 00. See if I can get your name here. Logan Bolin will come in to pitch. And while he takes up his warm-up pitches, we're going to go to break. All right, and we're back. Now in the pitch for the other team is 00, Logan Bolin, another lefty. Yeah, stepping up is number 1, Joe Walker. You got Cooper Man at third base after that monstrous hit to the left center gap for a triple. This is low for ball 1. Cooper on the pass ball gets home for third for a run. So Joe set back in the box 1-0. No runners on. And now the War Eagles lead 7-1. We knew it was going to get there. Logan misses down and out for ball 2. Joe looks at ball 3, way up in the zone, out of the zone. He's way ahead of the count, 3-0. Already got some more action in the other team's bullpen. Joe takes ball 4. He'll be headed down to first base. Now stepping in to hit for the War Eagles is number 20, Boston Graber.
Ronnie scored.
Boston takes strike 1. So, after discussion, the score is 8-1 War Eagles. Boston looks out, takes ball 1 out, down and out. Boston with a little dribbler to down the first base line for out number 1. Joe moves over to second. So not a good at bat, but it's still a productive at bat, advancing a runner, getting 90 foot closer, scoring. Now steps up number 27, JoJo Martinez. JoJo just missed that one.
So the scoreboard's wrong, right?
No.
Is
So
it right now?
talking, we are up 8-1. There was 3 that scored in that one inning because you had JoJo, Ronnie, Easton.
That's right.
So
missed
scoreboard's
that.
right. Somewhere it's messed up, but we're up 8-1.
Yeah.
Umpire calls that one inside for strike 2.
Stay back. See the ball and drive it here.
JoJo looks at ball 2 outside. Seems like every time 2 strikes, they're going to set up almost on the lieutenant's batter's box line. See if we'll chase it. JoJo sends that one back towards the shortstop. He bobbles it, and he gets to first. Joe advances to third.
So let's see how they scored that one.
Looked like it flashed up on the scoreboard out there as an error. But either way, Joe took advantage of it, moved on to third, got runners at first and third, and up comes Ronnie. Again, another one if he can just sit back on it and wait. Who knows where this ball could go.
Right.
Ronnie takes ball 1 down. Kind of worried about Joe over here for third base. Yep. Pickoff attempt to first. JoJo gets back safely. That was a weird move.
I don't know that I've ever seen a move like that one before. He kicked his foot a couple of different directions. It's almost like he started coming on and then decided to throw the first and then decided, well, maybe I'm not, but then I did anyway.
Ronnie takes inside for ball 2. Yeah, and that high strike and that inside one's kind of iffy what he's going to call.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't been doing bad the whole game. But just kind of getting in later. And I don't know how many games they've done today either.
I don't know. They could be working on 3 or 4.
Ronnie gets underneath that one, sends it a mile high and out to the center fielder. Tagging is Joe Walker, and he'll be in to score. Another positive AB for Ronnie. I think that's his third RBI today.
Third? Yeah, I believe so, because he had the 2 on the fly ball over the center fielder's head earlier. So, yeah, Ronnie's having a good day. Put him into that DH.
I guess they called game.
I think that's 8-run rule after.
Yeah, so I guess it's 8-run rule after in the bottom of the 6th. The War Eagles get the win, 9-1. And, again, this is from out here in Alabama, and we'll see y'all tomorrow for a doubleheader out at Foley. We'll see y'all then.